Well, good afternoon and welcome. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals here in Libby, Montana for the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. It's the Big Fork Valkyries taking on the Stevensville Lady Yellowjackets in the first round of playoffs. And pregame is going to be brought to you today by JD Detailing. Josh Deagley, 406-261-1460 in business, 5 years, second in the best of Flathead Valley in car detailing. So if you, car, truck, whatever you need detailing done, get a hold of Josh Deagley. Again, JD Detailing. Hey, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Valkyries. It's Ariel Putman. Before today's match here, as the Valkyries come in at 27-8 overall, they finished 11-1 in the conference by beating Libby in that senior night, or excuse me, not Libby, Polson in that senior night. 3-0, they were able to get the number one seed here, so they'll take on the 4 seed Steve I. Steve I overall, they finished like 4-6 in league, and I'm not sure how many total wins, but they'll be taking on them and can't look past them. And I had a chance, again, to talk with head coach Ariel Putman of the Valkyries here pregame. And this is what she had to say. Here, I'll get that up for you. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Libby, Montana. We're here at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament with the head coach of the Big Fork Valkyries, Ariel Putman. As James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, as Big Fork gets ready to kick off this as the number one seed out of the Northwest, taking on the 4 seed, the Stevensville Lady Yellowjackets. Ariel, great season. You guys are on a roll. Talk about the season. Talk about that great win in the last match of the regular season against Polson, where you beat them 3-0 at home to get the number one seed into this tournament.
So our last home game, it was senior night for the girls, and we played Polson, and we won 3-0, and that was a great ball game for us. I think one thing our girls do well is they finish well. They finish their seasons well. They finish their games well. They finish sets well. They can be down points and they fight. So I think that it's a running theme that I'm just trying to instill on them is like when we play good volleyball, we win volleyball games. We play our volleyball. Our first game here against Stevensville, we scouted it. We've got a good idea of what we're looking at and everything, but our plan is to play our best volleyball. Our best volleyball wins games, so that's where we're at.
Yeah, Stevensville comes in 4-6 in their conference, able to through the play-in games, able to get that last seed into the divisional as the first 3 seeds make it, and then the 4th one they have to play in. And on our side, you guys overall in conference 11-1.
Up the stairs, we'll get you in there.
And 27-8 overall. So a really good, you played in that Butte tournament. Mm-hmm. You played in the tip-off tournament in Havre. You guys are playing really good volleyball and on a winning streak. I think your last time you lost was at Polson 3-1 down there. Mm-hmm. Those little tournaments, they count, but they don't count, really.
Yeah, I would say, I was trying to reiterate to the girls that, they're really good at showing up, competing, and earning wins. We went to our tip-off tournament, and we played really great, and we played for that 3rd, 4th spot, coming in 2nd in our conference. We showed up, and we played great in Butte, making it into the championship bracket. We performed in Havre. The girls show up and they play good volleyball. Something I'm just trying to instill in them is that we earned those games. They weren't ever given to us. The reason we won those games is because we earned them. And so I'm just trying to really make sure that we're in that 1 spot. Where last year we were in the 4 spot that people probably weren't scouting us. They weren't doing a whole lot of stuff. They're like, all right, we're playing a 4 seed. And then we showed up at the end of our season. They consistently worked on getting better, and they performed. And so I just really want to, now we have a different mindset. I've got these girls who are at the top of the food chain here, and I need to make sure that they know that the reason you're there is because you earned it. and you have to keep earning every single point, every set, every game, one at a time. And so hopefully I can keep these teenage girls' mindsets right.
Well, it's a different year makes, because I remember last year going to divisionals down in Corvallis. I'm going like, we'll play, but I'm not. Honestly, in my opinion, you guys were just young and missing those 2 key seniors last year, right? Would you make state an outside chance, but really, if you're betting, not really.
Totally.
But the way you guys played that year, that kind of pushed into this year.
Totally.
One player you don't have back, but I think you have really good team chemistry. You guys play really well together. You're able to very, very scrappy. You serve so well, and you do a lot of good blocking and stuff at the net. With your players.
Yeah. I mean, the girls are great. They're here because they put in the work, you know. They've earned the spot that they're currently in, and we just want to make sure that if they want to get to state, that we keep earning every single point. And then I just think that they do a good job of staying really mentally engaged. And the mental part of volleyball is probably the hardest part, especially how young they are and being teenage girls. And so I've said to them, like, you guys do a good job of fighting through the tough. And it's going to have to happen. This is going to be a tough weekend of volleyball. And last year, you know, it was... we didn't have anything to lose.
Why not? Yeah, exactly.
We played loose. We played good volleyball. So it's a scarier spot to be in, being up top where you know what you should perform like, you know. So, and we still don't have a ceiling or anything. I'd love to see these girls keep competing, keep getting better throughout the weekend. But I just hope they play loose volleyball today. They played good. The last couple of practices, we just competed. We had fun. It was great volleyball, and I'm just hoping that how we played in practice can just play over and get these girls to state. They deserve it. I would love to see them do it.
Well, I'll just say this. The Postal match at home, you knew you had to beat them 3-0 or 3-1 when it came down to some point differential to get the number 1 seed. And I thought you guys played some of your best volleyball in that match. Both teams. It was just really good because it was 25-22, 25-21, 25-23 to win it. So it was really close. So Postal's got a good team, and you were able to beat a good team. And I think you raise your level against the better teams than some of the other teams. It's harder to mentally to stay in it when you're destroying somebody.
Yeah. Well, and I think that, just what you said, the mental aspect of it, them rising up to that and playing a volleyball team. They're about to play a 4 seed, and I'm still, like, trying to put it on them. Like, I am scouting the crap out of this team. We need to, here's what it looked like. This isn't a team that we just look over and look into the next game.
No, you never look past anybody.
No.
Because look at you guys last year. People probably looking past you. They're a 4 seed, you know.
Exactly.
And you guys played like lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And the girls are playing great volleyball right now. I've got great bench girls. They're amazing. Every single time I need to throw a girl in for a play or two, I'm confident about it. So it's great. I'm not just sitting there twiddling my thumbs going, oh no, hope this plays out for us. We've got great resources.
You got Sophia Lowell.
Sophia Lowell. I'm utilizing Kenley this
Wheeler.
Kenley Wheeler this weekend, and so I'm excited to see what she can do, and so our team will look a little bit different. And then I've got lots of girls on the bench, and every single girl has a role, and they're doing a really good job with utilizing their roles and rising to the occasion. So I'm really excited.
They need to be ready.
I really want this for them. So.
I think we do too. I mean, last year was that last day was just unreal. It was phenomenal the way they played. So now they're on the other end of it, and got to hold serve it, as you would say, right?
Yeah.
And take care of business. Well, I'm really looking forward to today's match. I mean, you take care of business here, then you'll play again tonight. We'll be here to broadcast and then going into tomorrow and continue on. But let's take care of business in this first one against Steve I. So, Ariel, thanks again joining me on the pregame. As always, Coach, I want to call you Stallneck, but it's not. Putman here, and
Perfect.
Go Vals.
Go Vals. Thank you, James.
All right, Ariel Putman on the pregame show talking about the Valkyries here. Oh, we got about 4 minutes or so till we first serve here in Libby, Montana. It is the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. Glad to be with you here as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Steve I Lady Yellowjackets. I'll be back after this timeout with your starting lineups from Libby, Montana. All right, welcome back to Libby, Montana. Here, a couple minutes to first serve here as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Steve I Lady Yellowjackets. And the starting lineups brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Financial and property casualty insurance needs. Seth Price at 406-420-2054. Get a hold of him if you have any financial and property casualty insurance needs. I'm sure he'll be glad to take care of you. First of all, look at the Lady Yellowjackets of Steve I. Their libero is a 5'4" senior, and wears number 7, Melissa Daniels. At 5'2", a senior, number 1, Jaden Oler. At 5'3", junior, number 2, Avery Rassler. 5'7", a sophomore, number 6, Maddox Yeager. The captain is a 5'9" senior, wear number 10, Sophia Hutchinson. At 5'7", a junior, number 14, Riley Moore. And then finally at 6 foot even, a senior for them, number 21, Kendall Plants. For head coach Aaron Schaefer, this is by Cassie Kopsa, Ian Johnson, and Nicole Euler. That's the starting lineup for the Lady Yellowjackets of Steve I. Here for the Valkyries at libero, it's a 5'3" senior. It's number 0, Olivia Claiborne. At 5'10", middle blocker, junior, number 1, Summer Campos. At 5'2", senior defensive specialist number 2, Cassie Schlitt. At 5'7", outside hitter number 3, Reagan Waller. 5'9", outside hitter, junior number 4, Olivia Carlson. A middle blocker at 5'9", junior number 5, Lily Sophia. The center, a 5'10", senior captain number 6, Taylor Hallett. For head coach, Ariel Putman, assisted by Josh Feller and Anna Fox. That's your starting lineup for your Big Fork Valkyries here today. And Big Fork in their black with blue trim and some white lettering on their name and number. For Big Fork and the Valkyries is like in a blue lettering on the back. For Stevensville, they are in their gold and like a light gray, black shorts, black numbers, and get ready to go. They'll head left to right on their dial, and right to left, the Valkyries will be going. Earlier action, it was Polson in the first match at 10 o'clock this morning over Dillon. I believe that was 3-0, and they'll head into a 10 Dillon will go on a 10 a.m. game tomorrow in loser out action against Whitefish, who lost to Frenchtown 3-0 at noon today. Whitefish will take on Dillon. And that means at 6 o'clock tonight, it'll be Polson, the number 2 seed out of the Northwest, will take on number 1 Frenchtown in one of the semifinals, if you will. All right, for this, Big Fork and Stevensville, winner goes on, plays tonight at 8. Loser plays at noon tomorrow, and they'll take on the winner and loser of the next match coming up at 4 o'clock. It's Hamilton against Columbia Falls. So now you're up to date. We'll get ready for First Serve. First Serve brought to you by Big Fork Harvest Foods. They'll do the introductions, and we'll get underway here from Libby, Montana, the Northwest A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Glad to be with you. Let me take care of one thing for here. Hey, speaking of teamwork today, they're going to need that. Northwestern Energy salutes all of the players, coaches, and fans of Montana High School Association sports. Montana students instill pride in all of us and inspire us with their teamwork. Northwestern Energy team members also believe in the power of teamwork. Working together, we can continue a tradition of dedicated service. Northwestern Energy, a proud sponsor of the Montana High School Association. That takes care of business regarding Northwestern Energy. Thank them. They do a great job every year. And we'll get underway here with Stevensville. The Lady Yellowjackets, the 4 seed, they went through the play-in. Now, I understand that Southwest has one less team than the Northwest. So they played one less game and they were able to win and get into the 4 seed. Kind of like Big Fork did last year, you know, getting the 4 seed in Corvallis and made it through there, made it to state. So they're probably hoping the same thing. So a big one. Big Fork's got to come out strong and ready to play. We're about ready to get underway here. And so the Valkyries getting introduced here. So Big Fork getting introduced. Cheerleaders are here. 8 of them here to cheer on the Valkyries today. Hoping to get it through and take care of business here and get back to state this year. So we're about ready to get underway. Hope you're listening out there. 406-270-7384. Just text me, let you know that you're tuning in. We're about ready for First Serve here in Libby, Montana. It's game number 3 of the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Northwest versus the Southwest. And they'll line up, get ready to go here. About ready. Let's see who has the serve. And looking for, they have the officials here. Not, I'll find them in one of the other things. I'm not sure if they're in the program listing the officials for this tournament today, but we have MOA officials here for the match. And we're about ready to get underway. Let's see who has first serve. And Big Fork, it'll be Reagan Waller serving for the Valkyries to start things off here. Out of the left side here, we're ready to roll here from Libby, Montana. Serve on the way. Deep serve. And off with number 7, the libero, Daniels, out to the back wall, and a point for Big Fork. So the Valkyries on the board first here. Second serve, nearly an ace. Stevensville will dig it out. Cross into the net by number 1, Oler. And a quick 2 points for Big Fork here to start this match. And Reagan Waller back. Service, dug out. Setting, number 2. And with a kill, number 14, Riley Moore. And Big Fork can't handle it. Point for Stevensville. Number 4 will come into the match. That's Sophia Weiss. And back to serve is Jaden Oler, number 1. Dug out. Waller will get it. Howlett, Sophia. Literally can't get across the net. Into the net. And we're tied at 2-2 here on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. Early in the match, just underway here in Libby, Montana. Euler to serve. Schlitt. Howlett outside. Carlson across dugout there by number 10, Hutchinson. Hutchinson with the kill and hits it out. Too long. So side out to Big Fork, and they'll serve. Summer Campos in for the Valkyries, and Lily Sophia, number 5, to serve for Big Fork. Up by 1, 3-2. Sophia serve. Nice deep serve. Dug out by Hutchinson. Campos blocking it at the net. And the 5'9" Hutchinson goes up against her, and Campos takes care of it. 4-2 here on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. Sophia serving. Service. Knight through the middle. Dug out by the libero. That's Daniels. Sets it up. In the middle. Dug out. Howlett. Schlitt will get it across. It'll be Daniels. Oler. And in on the kill by Hutchinson. Number 10. Claiborne will come in for the Valkyries. And a side out point to Stevensville. And serving is Sophia Hutchinson for the Yellowjackets. Service. Dug out by Waller. Howlett going to set it up. Campos on the kill. Nails it on the back line past Hutchinson. And a point side out to Big Fork. Number 8, Emily Wisman comes in. And serving will be Taylor Howlett for the Valkyries. Howlett serve up. Dug out by the libero. 14 more will get it across. Howlett going to set up Carlson on the kill down the line. And off of Euler, out of bounds, point for Big Fork. 6-3, Howlett serving here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard from Libby, Montana. Howlett, deep serve, Knight down the line. Yeager, and they'll just get it back across with Daniels. Howlett, up, dug out by Big Fork. Campos, across, back down the line. On the left line, Campos away from Hutchinson, and a point for Big Fork, 7-3. Big Fork leads on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Howlett serving for the Valkyries. Nice deep serve, and a serve off of Daniels, the libero. That's one thing Big Fork does well is serve in the 90s. Howlett, deep serve. Daniels, Hutchinson. And they'll try to get it across. Number one, Euler. And into the net. They'll take a timeout, will Stevensville, as the Valkyries are up 9-3 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. I'll be back after this timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Libby, Montana. Valkyries up 9-3 here in the first. Best of 5 here as they take on the Yellowjackets of Stevensville. And Taylor Howlett will continue to serve for the Valkyries. 9-3 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Howlett to serve. Serve on the way. Nice deep serve. Dug out by Daniels. Backside, Euler. Cross court. Dug out by Waller. Howlett. Carlson just gets it across, past the block, and drops on the side of Stevensville. And a point for Big Fork. They're up 10-3. And Howlett serving for the Valkyries. Service, deep serve. Daniels will get it. Across to Big Fork. Howlett will take it. Waller, Carlson gets it across. But out of play. And side out Stevensville with a point. And the libero, Melissa Daniels, will serve for Stevensville. Steve I serve deep. Just catches the back line. Looked like it was going to be long, but just caught the line. And a good call there by Ricky Chose, one of the officials. Service. Daniels. Howlett outside. Going to set up Campos. Campos dug out. And 21. Plants can't handle the pass from number 10, Hutchinson, into the net. And Olivia Carlson will serve for the Valkyries, up 11-5. Carlson gets it across. Dug out by Hutchinson. Back set. Hutchinson from the back row. And hits it out. Over on the far side. It's 12-5, the Valkyries lead here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Carlson serving. Carlson deep. Dug up by Hutchinson. Over to Euler. Kill. Too long by number 6, Yeager. So point for Big Fork. Now up by 8, 13-5. On your JD Detailing scoreboard, Carlson serve. Gets it in. Hutchinson. Back row. Euler. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson into the net as he tries to kill it from the back line. Carlson still serving for Big Fork. Carlson, deep serve. Dug out by Yeager. Yeager just going to put it across. Claiborne, Howlett, Wisman, cross court. Dug out by 4. Weiss, across by Daniels. Oh, and blocked to the net on the kill attempt by Waller as 21 at 6 foot even. Plants blocks it down. And side out point for Stevensville. And number 2, Rassler will come in to serve. Waits for the whistle. Service. Claiborne. Howlett. Campos. Kill. Hutchinson. Rassler. And puts it across. They're going to call 2 hits. Number 6, Yeager. So side out point for Big Fork. And Olivia Claiborne will serve as Lily Sophia comes back in for the Valkyries. Claiborne serving. Gets it. Hutchinson. Daniels in the middle. And Plants is blocked at the net. Cross. Claiborne. Howlett. Wisman off the block with a kill. And Valkyries up by 10, 16-6 here in the first. On your JD detailing scoreboard. Olivia Claiborne continues to serve for Big Fork. Claiborne's service. Dug out by Daniels. Over the net. And Sophia and Reagan Waller get together. Neither one of them take the hit. Someone just needs to take charge there. Number 6, Maddox Yeager will serve for Steve I. Service. Dug out by Waller. Howlett backs at Wisman. Gets it across. Past the block. Attempt by Hutchinson. And point side out to Big Fork. Cassie Schlitt will come in. Wisman will go out. And Schlitt will serve. 17-7 on your JD detailing scoreboard. Valkyries lead. Schlitt. Deep serve. Dug out by Yeager. Cross court Hutchinson. Long. And too long. Also in the game for Big Fork is Kenley Wheeler on the back line as Schlitt will serve. Schlitt serve. Nice deep serve. Outside Hutchinson, or Daniel, dug out by Wheeler. Howlett. It looked like she's going to set it up, just kicks it over in the middle of Steve I and drops for a point. 19-7 here on your JD detailing scoreboard. And Cassie Schlitt serving for the Valkyries. Up. Cross court kill by one Oiler out of play. And point for Big Fork. And timeout taken by Stevensville. Their second. They're out of timeouts here in the first. It's 20-7 on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Here in the first, the Valkyries lead the Yellowjackets of Steve I. Well, welcome back here in the first. Game number 3, or match number 3 of this Western A. Cassie Schlitt to serve. Big Fork. Whistle didn't blow, so no serve. No reserve. Well, Cassie Schlitt, I think because the music was playing. Schlitt serving up 20-7. Dug out by Daniels. Over to Rassler. Kill. It's too long by Hutchinson. And 21-7, up by 14 now. Or they say in football, up by 2 touchdowns. Schlitt serving. Deep serve. Dug out by the Yellowjackets. Plants with a kill for Steve I, and a point side out. Plants will go back to serve. Number 14. Riley Moore back in for Steve I. Here, and Plants on the left side will serve for the Yellowjackets. Plants Dug out by Wheeler. Howlett. Sophia gets it across. Plants. Over to Rassler. And they're going to call a lift on Plants. And the libero will come in for her, Melissa Daniels. 22-8. Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries. Service, dug out in the middle. Rassler in the middle, dug out by Waller. Schlitt and Claiborne dive for it. It'll drop and point. See it side out to Steve I here. And number 4, Weiss. Sophia Weiss will come in. Jaden Euler will serve for Steve I. Deep serve. Schlitt, Howlett, Sophia. Off the block, diving for Steve I. Hutchinson. Getting across is Daniels. Schlitt. Howlett outside. Carlson off the block, off the net, and drops for Big Fork. It'll be 23-9. Sophia will serve, and Summer Campos in the match, returning for Big Fork. Lily Sophia serve right down the middle. Daniels will dig it out. Campos right there. And just knocks it straight down. So game point here in the first, 24-9. Sophia serving here on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Sophia serve. Dug out by Daniels. Euler outside Hutchinson. Hutchinson cross court. Schlitt. Howlett. Waller would just get it across. Daniels. Euler outside. Hutchinson on the kill. Waller dives for it, hits it with the arm, but can't control it. And side out to Stevensville, 24-10. And Hutchinson will serve number 10. And game point for Big Fork. Oh, ace service as she hits it in the net. Schlitt dives for it. Nothing you can do there by Cassie as the net slows it down. Coming across, Hutchinson to serve. Waller, Howlett, Campos kills it down in the middle, and Valkyries win the first one, 25-11. And we'll head to the second. We'll take a timeout. So 25-11 on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard here in the first. Valkyries lead 1-0 in the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament from Libby, Montana. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. 406-270-7384. If you're listening out there, I'll be back after this timeout with the second from Libby, Montana. Well, welcome back to Libby, Montana. Valkyries won the first one 25-11, and we'll play here in the second. And it'll be Howlett, Carlson, and Campos on the front line. Sophia, Waller, and Slit on the back line. And Olivia will come in for Lily Sophia to start this second one. And for Steve I, it looks like 1 Euler, 21 Plants, number 6, Yeager, Daniels, Rassler, and Euler, along with Moore to start Hutchinson and Moore. And serving will be Euler for Steve I here to start the second here from Libby, Montana. And we're underway with game number 2, best of 5. Deep serve. Schlitt will dig it out. Howlett, Waller from the back line. Dug out by Yeager. Hutchinson into the flag, and so that one's out. And point side out to Big Fork. Wisman will come in for Schlitt on the front line, and Taylor Howlett will go back to serve for the Valkyries here, up 1-0 in the second. Howlett serve, dug out by Stevensville. Yeager outside. 4 on the kill attempt. Weiss. Carlson with a kill down the line. And that one will go out of play. No. Stevensville able to save it, bring it back to their side. Actually, they'll say that's out because it passed the net and brought back. You can't go. You're breaking that line. Okay, makes sense. 2-0 on that point. The ball hit past the net. Howlett serve into the net. So Steve I with the side out and the point. So that last play, that's why they're saying it's out. So Hutchinson will serve for Steve I. 2-1 here. Big Fork leads. Hutchinson. Waller outside. Howlett will set it to Wisman. Wisman with the kill. Steve I. And Daniels will get it across. Waller outside. Wisman. Cross court. Waller. Howlett outside to Carlson. Carlson on the kill. And Steve I. Euler gets to it. And Yeager dies but can't get it back over the net. And side out to Big Fork. It'll be Carlson serving up 3-1 here on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. In the second. Carlson serve. Dug out by Daniels. Euler kill. Off the block. Set it up. Howlett will set it up in the corner. Dug out by Yeager. Euler. Cross blocked. Off the block on the kill by Moore. And out off of Big Fork. Wheeler will come in for Carlson on the back line to receive. And 14, Riley Moore will serve for Steve I. Moore straight into the net. And Daniels, the libero, will come in for Moore. Claiborne, the libero, will serve for Big Fork here. 4-2, doubling up Steve I here in the second. Claiborne down the line, dug out by Steve I. Euler. Kill. Dug out by Wheeler. Howlett backs at Wisman. Across. And they'll call a lift on Big Fork. So Steve I with the point. Number 2, Rassler will come in to serve for Steve I. It's 4-3. Montana up the scoreboard. And a kill as Waller sets up Plants perfectly at the net and ties the match at 4 here in the second. 4-4. Rassler serving for Steve I. Straight and too deep. About 2 feet behind the line. And side out to Big Fork. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Emily Wisman, and Schlitt will serve for the Valkyries as they go up 5-4. Schlitt service. Dug out by Yeager. And a lift called on Steve I as Rassler tries to set her up. Schlitt serving. Schlitt, deep serve, dug out by Daniels. Rassler sets it up, blocked by Big Fork, by Euler, and Howlett and Sophia can't handle it. Drops on Big Fork side, so side out to Steve I. And number 6, Maddox Yeager serving for the Yellowjackets. And into the net. Throws it up. And 8 hits it straight into the bottom of the net. Carlson will come out and go in for Wheeler. So Wheeler did a nice job as she comes in. As Carlson goes to the front line. Waller serving down the line. Steve I. Hutchinson. Waller. Howlett. Sophia tips it across. And off of Hutchinson, out of play. Point for Big Fork. It's 8-5 here on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard here in the second after the Valkyries won the first on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. And Waller continues to serve for Big Fork. Nice serve, dug out by Daniels. Rassler and Hutchinson will just have to get it across. Dug out by Schlitt. Howlett. Sophia down the line, dug out by Daniels. Rassler outside. Hutchinson, cross court. Off of Carlson and out of play. And side out point for Steve I. And 14, Riley Moore will come in for the libero. Daniels on the front line for the Yellowjackets. Back to serve, number 21. It's Kendall Plants for the Yellowjackets. Into the net. The last 3 servers, I think, for Steve I, all hitting it into the net. Campos will come in for Claiborne. And Lily Sophia back to serve for Big Fork. Deep serve, Hutchinson. Deep by Daniels. Waller with the kill. Dug out by Stevensville. Hutchinson gets it across. Schlitt outside. Campos with the kill. Right down the middle of the nice set by Taylor Howlett. And side out to Big Fork leads 10-6 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Lily Sophia serving. Deep serve. Campos right straight down on the set. And a lift by Steve I on a nice kill by Summer Campos. Up 11-6 now on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Lily Sophia serving. Gets it out. Hutchinson off of her, so an ace serve for Big Fork. Double them up, 12-6. Sophia serving. Here in the second. Sophia's deep serve. Daniels will dig it out. Rassler, back set. Cross court dug out by Sophia Howlett. Carlson on the kill. Down the line, Rassler. Euler. Hutchinson. Doesn't get it across. Dug out by Steveville. Hutchinson again. Dug out by Waller. Howlett going to set it up. Campos on the kill. Daniels dives for it. It's going to go out of play. And a kill for Summer Campos. Stevensville will take a timeout here in the second as the Valkyries won the first one 25-11, lead the second one 13-6 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Libby, Montana, the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. I'll take a timeout as well. Well, back in Libby, Valkyries win the first one, and up in the second, 13-6. Sophia serving for Big Fork on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. It is 13-6 here in the second. Sophia down the line, and return is out. off of Hutchinson. So an ace service basically there for Lily Sophia. And she'll continue to serve. Sophia, deep serve. Just misses the back line. And number 4, Sophia Weiss will come in for Avery Rassler. And number 1, Jaden Euler will go back to serve for Stevensville. 14-7 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Valkyries lead here in the second. Oilers serve. Deep. Slit will handle it. Howlett outside. No. Campos cross score. Blocked. Claiborne. Howlett. Waller will get it down. Euler. Yeager. Cross for Daniels. Schlitt. Kill blocked. Howlett will block it, then off of Steve I. Number 14, Riley Moore out of play. Point for Big Fork. Wisman will come in for Claiborne, and Howlett will go back to serve for the Valkyries. Up by 8, 15-7 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Oh, an ace service all the way upstairs in to the hospitality room back behind here in the gymnasium. And an ace service for Howlett. Howlett jump serve. Nice deep serve. Hutchinson will dig it out. Euler going to set it up. Riley. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett back set. Wisman cross court. Dug out by Yeager. Euler. Into the net. And point for Big Fork. Double them up, 10-point lead, 17-7 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard as Howlett will continue to serve for Big Fork. Howlett dug out by Daniels. Euler back. Yeager will get it across. Howlett. Waller. Wisman. Back line. Dug out by Yeager. Mighty Moore. Kill. Howlett going to set up Campos. Campos on the kill. And a nice set by Taylor Howlett. And a nice pass from Waller to Howlett. 18-7 as Taylor Howlett continues to serve for the Valkyries. Excuse me. Howlett serve right down the middle. Daniels will dig it out. Euler. Riley Moore. Double hit. Claiborne will get it across. And Moore. Hutchinson blocked off Moore. And we got call lift on Hutchinson. 19-7. And Howlett serving. 19-7 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Taylor Howlett. Oh, into the net. That's unusual for her. That's 2 in this match. 19-8. Hutchinson to serve. Big Fork leads here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Here from Libby. Hutchinson, deep serve. Dug out by Carlson. Howlett going to set up Waller. Waller from the back line. And nails it. Cross court. For the point. Side out to Big Fork. 20-8. Olivia Claiborne will serve for Big Fork. Deep serve. Daniels will dig it out. Euler trying to get it across. Wisman back across. Euler going to set up Riley Moore. Moore with a kill. And Wheeler will come in for Claiborne to receive on the back line as number 14, Riley Moore, back to serve for the Yellowjackets. Service into the net by Moore. Point side out to Big Fork, 21-9. As Daniels comes back in for Moore. Campos goes out. Sophia comes in. Claiborne to serve for the Valkyries. Claiborne, service. Dug out by Yeager. Diving for it. Hutchinson will get it across. Sophia. Claiborne. Waller will get it across. Euler. Daniels. Across. Dug out by Wisman. Howlett setting. And down the line, out on the kill attempt by number 3, Reagan Waller. As number 2, Rassler, Avery Rassler will come back to serve. She'll come in for 4, Sophia Weiss. And Rassler will serve as Big Fork's up 21-10 on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Waller digs it out. Howlett. Waller with a kill. As Stevie tries to block it and pick it back up, he'll call for the carry. Wisman out. Cassie Schlitt in to serve for Big Fork, up 22-10. Schlitt, deep serve. Daniels will dig it out. Rassler. Euler gets it across. Wheeler. Howlett. Kill by Waller. Waller's kill too strong. And out. And side out to Stevensville. As number 6, Maddox Yeager will go back to serve. Big Fork dubbing him up 22-11 here on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Yeager's serve. Claiborne off the back wall. So an ace service for Yeager. And she'll serve again. Service by Yeager. Dug out by Wheeler. Howlett. Sophia. Kill. Daniels. Stevie in the net. So point to Big Fork. And side out. Wheeler will go out. Nice job by her. And Claiborne, Carlson will come in. And Reagan Waller will serve 23-12. Valkyries lead on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Waller. Too strong on the serve from the left side. As 14, Riley Moore comes in for the libero. Daniels. And 21, Kendall Plants to serve for Stevie. Plants into the net. So game point to Big Fork. Libero Daniels will come back in. Campos returning for Big Fork for Claiborne, and Lily Sophia to serve for the Valkyries. Game point here in the second. Sophia, nice deep serve. Dug out by Yeager. Hutchinson. Daniels will get it across. Waller. Howlett. Campos blocked. Sophia. Waller will just get it across. Yeager. Rassler. Kill. Blocked. Up. More. Campos. Back corner. Howlett tries to put it, but it goes out of play. And side out point for Stevie. Claiborne will come back in for Big Fork. Weiss will come back in for Stevie. And number 1, Jaden Euler will serve. Game point again for Big Fork, 24-14. Claiborne, Howlett outside. Carlson on the kill, blocked. Howlett. Stevie trying to save it. Daniels will just get it across. Schlitt, Howlett. And a kill straight down. Summer Campos with the power. 25-14 here in the second. And we'll be back with the third. So they win the second one 25-14 on a Summer Campos kill here in the second on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Valkyries up 2-0 in this first round action for them. Game number 3 of their Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament here from Libby, Montana. I will take a timeout as well here and be back with the third from Libby. Well, welcome back to Libby. The Valkyries won the first one, 25-11, 25-14, and we'll play the third to move on to an 8 o'clock ball match tonight against the winner of the next match coming up. It'll be Hamilton taking on Columbia Falls here. Earlier action, it was Polson over Dillon in 3-0, and Frenchtown over Whitefish 3-0. So Polson and Frenchtown will play at 6 o'clock tonight. For Whitefish and Dillon, they'll move into a 10 a.m. match tomorrow in loser out action. Shout out to Summer's grandma, Lynn, listening out there. Go Vows, yep. And she certainly has been killing it there at the net. So Valkyries will get the serve. It will be number 3, Reagan Waller to serve for the Valkyries here in the third, and we're underway. Service ace. And she gets it to Yeager. Yeager can't handle it. And an ace right off the bat for Reagan Waller. And they're up 1-0. Here from Libby, Montana. Reagan Waller. Oh, just as I say that, she serves it into the top of the net and side out to Stevie. And 1-1. Rassler will go out. Number 4, Weiss will come in. And serving. Number 1, Euler. Waller. Howlett outside. Too close to the net. And Carlson able to get it across. And into the net by number 6, Yeager. So side out point for Big Fork. And Lily Sophia to serve for the Valkyries. Service. Dug out by Hutchinson. Euler. Daniels will just get it across. Lily Sophia. Howlett. Carlson on the kill. Hutchinson will dig it out. Steve I will just get across by Yeager. Howlett going to set up Campos on the kill, off the block, and it drops off of Hutchinson and drops straight down. And Sophia serving. Nice deep serve. Daniels will dig it out. Campos right at the net is going to pound it down. It's like Daniels set her up from Steve I's point of view, and Campos didn't miss it. Sophia's serving 4-1 here in the third. Sophia's serve. Dug out by Yeager. Euler. Hutchinson on the kill. As Schlitt tries to dig it out. And side out point for Steve I. And Hutchinson will serve 4-2. Valkyries lead on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. Schlitt, cross court. Kill by number 4. Weiss, and Hutchinson will continue to serve here in the third. Little jump serve right in the middle, dug out by Waller. Campos on the Howlett set, dug out by Steve I. Yeager, back corner, dug out by Waller. I mean, not Waller, but Olivia Claiborne, and Waller hits it into the net for a Big Fork. So we're tied at 4-4 here in the third. Hutchinson will continue to serve. Short serve and out up the right side by Steve I's Hutchinson. Side out to Big Fork, and a point, 5-4 on the Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. Schlitt will go out, Wisman will come in, and Howlett will serve. Howlett. Hutchinson digs it out. Euler. And they're going to call a lift on Steve I. A point for Big Fork at 6-4, and Taylor Howlett serving for the Valkyries. Howlett served. Nice deep down the line. Yeager will dig it out. Euler gets it back, and Daniels will just get it across. Waller will dig it out. Howlett. Campos with the kill. Having a game. Summer Campos. 7-4 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And Taylor Howlett continues to serve for Big Fork. Howlett. Yeager, Euler, Yeager. Out the block, dug out by Claiborne. Howlett going to set up Off the block, kill by Carlson. Off of Riley Moore, and point for Big Fork at 8-4 as they double up Stevi here in the third. Howlett serving for the Valkyries. Deep serve. Dug out by Yeager. Euler. Cross court. Weiss. Claiborne. Howlett. Wisman. Back corner. Hutchinson. Euler. Moore. Howlett will just get it across for Big Fork. Nice job. Daniels up. Euler in the back line. Hutchinson will kill it. Howlett. Claiborne going to set up Wisman. Wisman just getting it across. Dug up by Euler. And with the kill, number 4, Weiss. And point side out to the Yellowjackets. 21, Plants will come back in, and the libero. Melissa Daniels will serve for Stevi. Daniels. Oh, nice save down the line. Waller gets it across. Hutchinson. Yeager. Claiborne. Howlett going to set up. Wisman into the net. So point to Stevi, 8-6 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Valkyries lead here in the third. Daniels. Claiborne. Howlett going to set up Waller. Waller from the back line. Daniels up. Euler. Block by Campos on the Plants spike. Yeager. Down the line. Claiborne. Howlett. Waller. Back line. Dug out by Hutchinson. Euler. Daniels will just get it across. Claiborne. Howlett going to set it up. Wisman cross court. And out of play. So a point for Stevi. It's 8-7 here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard as Daniel serves for the Yellowjackets. Down the line. And ace. Right up the line by Daniels. Ties it at 8 apiece here in the third. Daniels serve. Claiborne. Howlett. Campos with the kill. Howlett sets outside. Carlson off the block. Waller. Howlett kills it back. Euler. Weiss off the block. Drops on Big Fork side. It's 9-8, and Big Fork will take their first time out here in the third as they trail by 1, 9-8 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Let's take a timeout as well. All right, welcome back to Libby. Valkyries take the first two up 2-0 and trailing 9-8 here in the third on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboards. Daniels to serve for Stevi. Daniels serve. Waller will dig it out. Howlett. Campos kills it over. Euler. Daniels outside. Cross court. Pass Howlett on the kill by Weiss. So point for Stevensville. And Daniels, the libero, will continue to serve for the Yellowjackets. Service. Waller. Carlson. Wisman will just get it across. Plants. Euler back. Going to kill it by Plants off the block. Wisman just gets it across for Big Fork. Euler outside set to Yeager. Off the block. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett going to set up Campos. Campos with the kill. Off of number 1, Euler out of play, and point for Big Fork. And the side out, they needed that one there. Hutchinson will come back in. Carlson will serve for the Valkyries. And into the net by Carlson. Wheeler will come in for her. And Rassler will come in for Weiss and serve for Stevi as they're up 11-9 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Rassler, deep serve. Claiborne. Right at the net. Battle between Howlett and Plants. And Rassler to serve. Stevi dug out by Claiborne. Howlett will get it. Waller with a kill outside. Going to drop off the block of Plants. And side out point for Big Fork. Campos will go out. Lily Sophia will come in. And Olivia Claiborne will serve for Big Fork. Claiborne serve. Dug out by Daniels. Rassler outside. Cross court. Kill by Euler. Howlett. Sophia with the kill. And out of play. Off of Euler. Point for Big Fork. Claiborne serving. It's 12 Stevi. 11 Big Fork. On your JD Detailing scoreboard here in the third. Claiborne. Deep serve. Dug out by Hutchinson. Back. Yeager will just get it across. Claiborne. Howlett going to set up Wisman. Wisman cross court. Dug out by Rassler. Cross court as Euler gets blocked by Waller and digs it out the backside. It tied at 12. 12-12 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Claiborne serving. Service. Daniels. Hutchinson. Daniels is going to get across. And she hits it out of play. So Big Fork takes the lead 13-12 here on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Here in the third. Claiborne, nice serve. Daniels digs it out. Rassler outside. Cross court. Euler. Euler hits it too long out the far side as she tries to cross court it. It's 14-12. Big Fork up by 2 here in the third. Claiborne. Deep serve. Daniels last minute goes at Hutchinson. Plants will just get it across. Claiborne. Pass to Howard. Hutchinson. And Sophia goes underneath as he tries to get it across. So a violation by Big Fork. Side out to Stevi, number 6. Yeager will serve as Wheeler comes back in for the Valkyries. Hits the net and drops over. As Yeager serves, just a break for Stevi. Nothing the defense could do on that one. Yeager to serve. Maddox Yeager hits the net again. Sophia digs it out. Wheeler gets it across. Plants dug out by Claiborne. Howlett back set. Wisman into the block, into the net, and they're going to call 4 hits as she didn't get it across. Stevi takes the lead 15-14 on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Yeager continues to serve for Stevi. Valkyries looking for a side out. And an ace service for Stevi. As Maddox Yeager continues to serve. Yeager, Waller, Howlett, Waller down the line. And out. Yellowjackets lead 17-14 on your Farm Bureau Financial Services scoreboard. Yeager continues to serve. This time she hits it in the top of the net. And side out point for Big Fork. Cassie Schlitt will come in for Wisman. And Schlitt will serve for the Valkyries down by 2 here in the third. Schlitt, nice deep serve. Daniels. Hutchinson with the kill. Wheeler dives for it. And a point for Stevi and a side out. Daniels will go out to libero, and Moore will come in for Stevie. Up by 3. Plant service. Too strong. Side out to Big Fork as Carlson will come in for Wheeler, and Reagan Waller from the left side will serve for the Valkyries. Down by 2. 18-16 on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. Waller, nice deep serve. Daniels will dig it out. It's going to be into the net right there. And point for Big Fork as a lift called on Stevie. So Big Fork back within 1 here in the third. Nice job by Carlson there. Waller, deep served. Yeager outside. Hutchinson on the kill off the block by Hutchinson. And side out point for Stevie. As Weiss will come in for Rassler. And number 1, Jaden Euler will go back to serve for Stevie. Service. The whistle hadn't blown, and Euler, so both teams doing the same thing, went before the whistle blown, and the officials are ready. So Euler to serve 19-17. Claiborne. Howlett. Sophia. Howlett gets it across after it's blocked. Euler outside. Weiss. Dug out by Howlett. Hutchinson, cross court. Dug out by Carlson. Nice job. Riley Moore. Cross court, dug out by Howlett on the kill by Weiss. Howlett just going to dink it across right in the middle. And a nice job by the senior setter. Campos will come in for Claiborne. Lily Sophia will serve for Big Fork. Sophia, nice serve. Daniels will dig it out. Euler. Hutchinson, cross court. Pass the block. Side out for Stevensville. And a point. Sophia comes out. Claiborne back in. And Hutchinson to serve as Stevie up by 2 here in the third. Hutchinson. Schlitt will dive for it. Out of position. And Big Fork will use their second timeout. Here they're out of timeouts here in the third. They trail by 3, 21-18 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well from Libby, Montana. Well, welcome back to Libby, Montana. Valkyries win the first 2, up 2-0, and in the third trail by 3, 21-18. Hutchinson serving for Stevie on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. Hutchinson to serve. Service. Waller will dig it out. Howlett back set. Campos off the block. Side out. Point for Big Fork. They'll call a violation at the net on Campos and point for Stevensville. Service. Schlitt will dig it out. Howlett. Carlson off the block. Dug out by Daniels. Euler will have to get it across. Schlitt. Howlett. Campos with the kill. And side out point for Big Fork. Wisman will come in for Cassie Schlitt and Taylor Howlett to serve as Valkyries trail by 3, 22-19 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here in the third. Howlett, deep serve. Hutchinson will dig it out. Yeager, off block. Off of Yeager, out of play, and point for Big Fork. And Taylor Howlett can take him right to it as she serves. Down by 2 now. Howlett, deep serve. Hutchinson. And Campos kills it off of 2 Steve I players. And 22-21 as Valkyries fight back. Taylor Howlett serving. 22-21 here in the third. Valkyries trail by 1. And your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Let's take a timeout. I'll be right back with the end of the third here in Libby, Montana at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. So Big Fork right back into this one at 22-21. Taylor Howlett to serve. They're down by 1 here in the third after the fake, taking the first 2 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Taylor Howlett serving for Big Fork. Nice deep serve. Daniels will dig it out. Euler, cross. Howlett will dig it out. And point for the Yellowjackets, 23-21. Daniels to serve. Down the line, Waller. Howlett, Campos off the block with the kill. 23-22. Olivia Carlson, will serve for the Valkyries. On a nice kill by Summer Campos. Carlson just gets it in. Hutchinson. Back serve on a kill. Carlson, Howlett, Waller will dig it up. Campos just gets it across. Hutchinson, Euler, back. Weiss blocked. Euler, Daniels, Weiss cross court. Howlett, Claiborne, Wisman just get it across. Daniels, Euler going to set it up outside. Claiborne up. Waller just gets it across, dinks it, drops it in on Steve I's side. They'll tie it at 23 apiece. So nice back and forth action there. And Carlson serving, just gets it in. Hutchinson, Euler, cross court Weiss, dug out by Howlett, Claiborne, cross court by Wisman, Daniels, Weiss. Off the net, drops on Big Fork side. So they'll take the side out in the lead. Wheeler to come in. Rassler will come in for Weiss. And serve. And game point here in the third for Steve I on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard, 24-23. Rassler, service. Dug out by Claiborne. Howlett, Campos with the kill. Off of Hutchinson, it's in the net. And Summer Campos with a nice kill. Sophia will come in, 24-24 on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. Olivia Claiborne serving for Big Fork. Nice serve. Hutchinson's going to hit it out. Daniels digs it but hits it out of play. So game point, match point for Big Fork, 25-24 on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard. Olivia Claiborne to serve. Gets it in. Dug out by Hutchinson. Euler. Kill off the block. Dug out by Yeager. Euler just get it across. Nice save by Wheeler. Howlett gets it across. Euler back outside. And across by Waller as it bounces around. And Big Fork will take this one 26-24. And they win the match. They'll move on to the 8 o'clock match tonight. But a valiant effort by Stevensville. So Big Fork wins this one in 3. 25-11, 25-14, 26-24. An exciting match here in the third as Stevensville didn't go easily on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here. I'll come back with post-game here from Libby, Montana, as the Valkyries win this one 3-0 over Stevensville. Well, welcome back to postgame here at the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament. Postgame brought to you by Avril's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Big Fork Athletics since 1945. So I'm here with the head coach of the Valkyries, Ariel Putman, and they win 3-0. A little battle in that third one, but I thought you guys came out really strong. You win 25-11, 25-14, and then 26-24 as you battle back. Talk about this first game, this first match, and moving on to the 8 o'clock match tonight.
Awesome, yeah. So for our first match, I thought that it was really great. If I could choose, I would play tough volleyball going into our next match. You know, that third set, obviously we made some mistakes, but it was good for us to, right out of the gate, be able to work on battling through that. So I thought that that'll help us here in the future games for the weekend. It was great. I mean, we served well. Summer led us with 16 kills. She hit 60%. Yeah, it's...
What was that one call on her? Trying to grab it and spike it? Or
no, they said that the ball hit the net, and I think she thought that Summer hit the net, and she didn't, so it's okay.
Oh, I thought it was clean.
Yeah, it was clean. And games are like that. Too bad it was a little tight there at the end. But other than that, yeah. First game down. We got to get these girls winning one more game and get them to state.
Well, I tell you, that I thought she played really exceptional at the net, and some really great sets there by Taylor Howlett. Mm-hmm. Carlson played well. I mean, they all played well. Service unusual for Taylor to miss a couple serves. I even said that on the broadcast.
Yeah.
I go, I'm not used to her missing. So you guys did really well. You came out strong against them, 25-11, then 25-14. Yep. So that third, I think they weren't ready to go easily. Yeah. And they battled.
Yeah. And you should expect teams to get better as the game goes on, you know. And so every single set, the mindset is to keep your girls realizing, like, yeah, you did win that set. But you won that set because you played well. And it's easy for girls to go, okay, that was easy. We won that set. And then, like, the intensity to go down a little bit. And then when the other team starts fighting a little bit harder, you sometimes see this. And then there at the end, we really just talked about discipline in one of our timeouts and doing the little things and just getting it done. And, yeah, they did it. So I'm really proud of them, and I'm glad that they had to fight back, so we're ready to go for the next game. I mean, Wheeler came in and played well for you off the bench. Yeah. And, receiving. We've been practicing with her in that back row, and she made me realize that was the right decision. So she did a really good job, and I think that gave Carlson a really good mindset of, like, I'm just here to kill balls, and she was able to do that. So I'm proud of them for taking those roles on. You know, they all executing. I thought overall you guys played really well. A few mental mistakes in that third I saw with giving up some aces or just letting the ball. Yep. You know it's going to be in and you don't get to it. And that's probably what you're talking about, discipline of playing your area. Yeah, exactly. And receiving. So you guys move on. You'll take on the winner of this one, Hamilton and Columbia Falls. Correct. I know you played both of them. You beat Columbia Falls twice. You played Hamilton during the season. So we'll let you go relax and probably get something to eat because we don't play late game until 8 o'clock. Yeah. So I think Matt and I are going to do the same thing. But love it. Yeah, we're going to hang out, watch some volleyball, and stay in the mindset. So I mean, great win, and we'll move on, and I'll come and talk to you a little bit later. But thank you again. I appreciate you, as always, coming up here. And thank you. The fans appreciate that listening out there. Oh. I know your mom really does. Oh, and I know she's listening out there. But great win today, and that's what I was expecting, to be honest. But what I'll say is they came out and played right away, right from the get-go, and didn't let up being a 4 seed. And now you move on to the next match. Will be 8 o'clock tonight, and if you can take care of that. I've never played in the 8 o'clock. I've never played in the night. So that was something that I told the girls. With teenage girls, I'm always trying to give them like a reason to fight. Yep. Like our game against Polson the other day, their reason to fight was for their seniors. Yep. And they do a good job, and it's something that they can like really look at and dial into. And so I said, let's win for the first time here in Class A. Let's win our first game out in Divisionals, and they did it. So I'm proud of them. They did. Okay. Well, good job, Coach. Thank you. Good job, and we'll get ready for 8 o'clock game tonight. Appreciate it. Rest, relax, get something to eat, and let's go Vows. Ooh. Thank you, dear. All right, Ariel Putman on the post-game show here. She brought me pre-game interview, then post-game, and I always have to catch myself because I want to call her Stallneck. So many years that I've known her as that. Brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. The Valkyries win this 3-0. They win it
25-11, 25-14, then 26-24. I'm just going to leave my stuff up here. I'm going to go and be back here on the next broadcast. We'll bring you the Valkyries taking on the winner of this next match between Columbia Falls and Hamilton. That'll be about 8 o'clock tonight, 7:45 pregame here on BFSD Events on YouTube. For those of you that joined me out there, thank you very, very much. Lynn, Summer's grandma, thank you for listening and tuning in tonight. I know Ariel's mom was tuning in as well. For all of you, I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a great night, and I'll see you here in a few hours as the Valkyries continue on in the Western A Divisional Volleyball Tournament, winning this one 3-0 against Stevensville, the Lady Yellowjackets. Thank you, and good evening or good afternoon.